Hey, I'm Suzanne,
And I'm Annie.
and we have 111 years of experience. And on today's episode, we're going to talk about pain. Not me, not me,
Well, not your name.
not my name, but chronic
And
living
with
pain
living with it, and the effects that it has on us,
on not just your body, but
your mind, your emotional, the whole thing of it, and how you've handled it. Because really, this has been something that you've had to live with for
I was trying to decide when I've started.
I'm going to say at least 5 years.
I think 10.
Yeah,
I think it's
where
more like 10
it
years.
started out off and on, and now,
Mhm. Yeah. And now it's all the time.
yeah, yeah. So when did you notice? When did you notice that you were starting to have some pain in your daily life?
Yeah.
And it just wasn't going away.
No, I was trying to think back. I remember when Shannon was in high school, and I'm not sure if it was her senior year
Okay.
or her junior year, but I can remember being in my portable at Stewartsboro, and my hip hurt. Like it hurt all the way. And it was that sciatic nerve thing that people get. And I knew that's what it was because when I was pregnant with her,
You had some.
I had that on the other hip, on my right side.
Yep.
This was on my left side, and the pain was just shooting down my leg, and it just hurt all the time. And I felt like I was just lopsided the way I walked.
Right.
And I can remember being in the portable, like maybe during a break or between classes or something, and just laying on the floor, just flat on the floor.
Trying
that
to get some
portable
relief.
Yeah, trying to make it not hurt as bad as it was hurting.
Yeah.
And I can't remember if Stacy was with me then or if it was Amanda, but I need to ask Amanda if I was having trouble with my hip when I was teaching with her, because that was like even before.
Right. I'm going to say 2012.
Yeah, like I started teaching with Stacy in 2012.
Okay. So yeah,
it was before.
So it's
that.
probably like even before that you were beginning to have the pain,
some issues,
and then it seemed like you were doing okay, and you had went and gotten some physical therapy.
I can't remember. I don't even remember what I did. Probably finally went to the doctor, but I think it went on like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah,
before I finally was just like, okay.
I don't think that there was a time when you and I were kind of running around that I can remember you didn't have some time where it wasn't bothering you on this occasion or that occasion. Or whatever.
Now you remember
not all the time like it is now,
right.
But like you'd have bad times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like where you'd be like, oh man, it's really bothering me.
And I can remember going to ball games, and I don't remember hurting then. And I mean, Shannon was a cheerleader for 5 years. And before that, she was in gymnastics. And I remember, we had to sit on
I remember going
a lot of metal bleachers and a lot of gymnasium bleachers.
Going to the kids' basketball games
games.
Our kids played together.
Yeah. And I was at Rockville.
You would be able to sit for a certain amount of time. Then you'd be like, I think I need to get up and move around or something.
Yeah.
We'd be like, I think my leg is falling asleep or something like that.
Yeah.
There was always like some little, and you're like, I'm going to get up and move around. Let's walk around the gym or something. Mm-hmm. I'd be like, oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah. But then sitting on the bleachers, I thought, I sat on bleachers a lot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, then when you have kids, I
just didn't realize it until I thought back about.
Yeah. And I remember we used to, when we first started watching the kids play basketball, we started up about halfway. And by the end, we were at the bottom.
I was at the bottom, because I couldn't
go up the steps.
Yeah, that's true. I
do remember that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say, you battled it for a long, long time before it got so bad.
Yeah.
So it was where you would seem like you would have better times where it was not bothering you so much. And then you would go into other times when it would seem like it was just aggravating you so bad. It was just so bad.
Hard to walk.
Limp. Limping home.
A lot of limping going on.
Where you'd be like, I'd talk to you or something, and you'd be like, yeah, I had to sit in the car because the heating pad in the seat of the car. Yeah. I couldn't move, and
I was glad to get those heated seats when I finally got them.
Yeah, when you got them, and then you're like, I got to sit here.
You're like, oh, this really helps my back.
It really helps. I got to sit on the heating pad a little bit.
And I can't help but think that the sciatic nerve part and not walking right for that long is what messed up my back and made my back wonky and my hips. And now my other hip hurts too. Both of them hurt. And going to the grocery store, before Sean and Annie come, I, clean the house a little bit, straighten up the living room, and I vacuum, and I wash the dishes and clean the bathroom and do all that stuff, which doesn't sound like a lot.
Right. Well, which on an ordinary day for you would not be that much.
Yeah.
But we're not ordinary anymore.
No. No. So, like, washing the dishes, I had to stop. Like, I think I didn't check it, but I think I, like, stood maybe 15 minutes, maybe 20. And then I was like, I got to sit down.
Because I think, like, when we've talked before, you've said, like, 15 minutes up, 15 minutes down, 15 minutes up, 15 minutes down.
That's about all I could do.
I've heard Mom say the same thing. She has arthritis in her back. And she said kind of the same thing, that sometimes, when it's bothering her, that she'll be like 15 minutes. And then she's got to go sit down for a little bit.
Yeah. And I have to put my feet up. If I, like, sitting on this couch the other night, I sat over here and did some stuff on the computer. And when I got up, I couldn't walk. Like, my hip flexors were so locked up from sitting with my feet down for that long. My knee has not been great either, but it aches because I had surgery on it. But standing up, I mean, it took me 2 or 3 minutes to, like,
unlock my
hip flexor so I could walk.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is really bad.
Yeah.
This is not good.
It's so, and it's like, I don't know, like, I had a little taste of what you deal with over
your knees.
Yeah.
Tell me about your knees.
Christmas. I had some knee issues pop up on me.
Yeah.
And I found out that later on it was a combination of a couple things that were kind of going against me at the same time.
Yeah.
And so, but I had this realization of what it would be like to think about, it kind of hit me really hard, that if I couldn't move, if I couldn't get up, what would happen if you couldn't?
Yeah.
Because it was like, I've never really had to deal with that before. So it was like kind of new in my thinking, and it terrified me.
Yeah.
I was terrified by that. It was like, it took me a couple days to, like, and even then I was still like, it's still like, if I think about it, I get like a little bit like scared of it. The idea of not being able to move,
to do what you
normally can do. I've been very, good. I had some good treatment, and now I'm a little procedure that's coming up, but it's no big deal.
Yeah.
And I should be in good shape.
I
should be in really good shape. Yeah, really good shape. And honestly, even right now, I'm feeling much better. But I do notice that I have to take that time.
Yeah.
Like, if I start to overdo it, if I have a bunch of long days in a row, I will end up hurting again.
Yeah.
I'll be right back in the same spot. So I have to really be careful to pace myself better.
Yeah.
And maybe that's just part of being in this age group, is the pacing.
I guess so.
Learning how to slow down enough that you're pacing yourself, that you're not wearing yourself out.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It's not something you want to think about or do.
Like, I was like, when you have something that isn't going away.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Is like, I was used to having a problem, and then within 2 or 3 days feeling much better and moving on with my life. I mean,
and then it didn't happen.
It didn't happen. And I think that's like kind of what you thought. Like, if I just wait this out, I'll just feel better.
It'll feel better. I'll just take some Advil. I'll put some heat on it. I'll put some ice on it.
some icy hot, hot, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Try the rubs and the cream things.
The little massager thing you use. You get that massager thing
or those little electric things that kind of make
I use those, the TENS units. Yeah.
But when you have something that doesn't go away like that.
Yeah.
And it's actually kind of like, in a way.
And I had muscle relaxer. I mean, I've still got a muscle relaxer, that meloxicam stuff. I mean, it helped a little bit, but it wasn't fixing it. I mean, it was just a Band-Aid.
Yeah, it's not taking away the real issues.
Yeah, of like, what is actually happening here?
Right.
Why is this actually
And I think that
hurting?
A lot of people in our age group are dealing with the same things. Like, I'm going to say the 55 plus. We're all dealing with the chronic pain and dealing with the pain of just getting older and living in these bodies that are older.
Yeah.
And
a little broken down,
a little bit of arthritis in the knee, and a little bit of a hip that catches, and like a little bit of lower back that just doesn't seem to quite do what it's supposed to do.
It just goes.
But for you, I feel like it was a little bit worse, because really it made you have to change the way you were looking at retirement.
Yeah.
It made you have to change like your perspective on
your life, everything.
Your life. It was a life. It turned into a life-changing.
It did.
Event for you.
I mean, if I hadn't been hurting as bad as I was hurting, I would still be teaching right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because mentally, I love it.
Yeah.
I love to teach. I love being around the people, the kids, but physically, it was killing me every single day.
Yeah. Yes. I think, like you said one time,
I'd limp into the car in the afternoon because I couldn't hardly. I was just from my waist down was just on fire.
Yeah.
It just hurt.
Yeah. I think you said one time to me, you had said something like, I used to think I was an able-bodied person, and I'm not able-bodied anymore.
No.
And it's kind of a hard.
And I mean, I used to ride horses. I mean, I've always been, able
active.
to do things.
You were active. You were in band and guard. And,
Yeah.
And you were.
I was a guard instructor until I had Cassidy.
Yeah. And then a busy mom for years.
Mm-hmm.
And then a busy mom for years. So yeah, it really did. It really took a toll on you because in a way, you had to change your life to accommodate it.
Yeah.
You've had to change your lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the same lifestyle that you had 5 years ago.
Mm-mm.
And it's probably it's kind of like one of those things that just kind of happens that brings you down this path that you just weren't expecting to go down that path, but there it was. And you kind of forced into going down that path.
Yeah, it's like, no, I don't want to go down there.
No, that's not really what I want. That's not really how I want it's planned for it to go.
You know how your feet are like this?
Backpedaling.
Going back and back and no, I don't want to go back. And, And life is just life and just dragging you down. And
Yeah. So it really did kind of push you into a category you weren't really thinking you were going to be.
Well, I was definitely not ready for that category.
No. And it kind of happened.
I would say
it felt like to me, like watching you go through it, it was like happening to you.
Yeah.
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 It was happening to you instead of you feeling like you were, managing everything.
Yeah. There's no control there.
No control. You have to let go of it.
I know.
It's an illusion. I always say that. Control
is an illusion. I don't know where we learned that, but we did learn it.
Yeah.
It's been several years now, but
but control is an illusion. I mean, like you all make plans.
Yeah. But the thing is, you feel like you're out of control of your body, and that's not okay.
Yeah.
That's not a good feeling.
Incredibly frustrating.
Yeah.
Incredibly frustrating.
Yeah.
And to not be able to depend on your body to react the way it always has
done. It's going to react. Yeah. And then it goes, nope, I'm not doing that.
Nope, not doing that. Nope.
I am not going to do that. Sorry.
Yeah. I think you were telling me a story about the limbs that fell in your mom and dad's yard.
Yeah.
And how ordinarily you'd have been out there with everybody else helping clean it all up. But you were like,
that was just Sunday. Yeah.
I can't anymore.
Well, I mean, me and Connie washed all the dishes. And by the time we got done washing all the dishes and drying them and putting them up, my back was on fire. It hurt. And I had to sit down. I had to. And I thought, if I try to go out there, I'm going to fall is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because it's like my back gets so locked up. I feel like I can't pick up my feet. Mm-hmm. And so I end up like stubbing a toe and,
almost falling.
And then luckily I'm still strong enough I can catch myself. But at some point I'm going to get to a point where I can't catch myself and it's not going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
I need one of those things they put on my dad when he was in the hospital, fall risk. I was like, I need that fall risk.
Where'd you get that, Dad?
I need to go back to the hospital and grab one of those.
She's gonna be like, I want one for Val.
It was hot pink. I'm like, I want that. Yeah, I want a hot pink one.
Hot pink one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is very frustrating.
Yep.
It's very frustrating. I think too, the other thing is like a lot of times they don't always have answers for you. And you go in to talk to a doctor and they may,
especially like a specialist. I mean, you go to a specialist, that's what you
expect there to know some kind of an answer, or you might be able to say, okay, I fall in this category or whatever. And a lot of times you don't get those answers that they kind of like,
it could be this, it could be this, we could try this, we could try this. And I did that in March. I spent several $1,000s on shots to go in my back to try to loosen it up and numb it just a little bit. It didn't help hardly at all. Not hardly at all.
What's really helped? What do you think has really helped? Just
being
able to control when you're up and when you're down.
Yeah.
That's really the thing.
Yeah.
That's really helped you the most. And that if you're having a day when it's hurting, you can put your feet up and you have the freedom to be able to take care of that body rather than feel like I've got to take care of everything else.
Yep.
That helps a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really good. And now I too think, when you're with your grandkids and stuff like that it also they're old enough now where you don't have to necessarily chase them and they're little. Not like when they were littles. No, they're bigger now.
No, and it hurt then too.
It did.
I mean, if I had to give them a bath or something, I was like, I don't know if I can do that. It's got to the point now where I'm just like, I can't.
Mm-mm.
They're gonna have to be in there by themselves, or I can't bend over the tub
Right.
for any length of time, because those muscles just go like like a rock. Just like a big bunch of rocks back there.
Well, I know at one point too, you guys even had to like get a different bed. Like down to
we spent a whole bunch of money. It's not paid off yet either, but it's a good one. But you can put your feet up. It's a sleep over bed, so you can put your feet up and it supports you. And
and it's that's been a huge help.
Yeah,
it really has made a big difference.
From last October of 2024 to August the 1st, when we bought that bed and it got set up, I was sleeping in the recliner right there on the love seat.
Yeah,
because I couldn't lay flat on the bed anymore.
No,
because my back and my hips hurt.
And
I can't lay on my side. Like I still can't lay on either of my sides.
Yeah, because the pain, the pain.
Mm-hmm. It hurts.
You have a certain position that
I can lay on my back,
get comfortable in, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. And the only thing I can adjust is my feet and my head. Like I can move my feet up and down, my head up and down. It's better if my head's up a little and my feet are up a little.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's the same shape as the recliner, I can sleep.
Okay.
For like 2 or 3 hours, and then I get up because I'm hurting because I haven't moved.
Right. Yeah, I find that one. Now that I'm going to say that one, I definitely have experienced. I always call it the really good night's sleep hangover. And if I've slept for like, let's say 6 or 7 hours, then I really slept. I mean, like really been out.
Yeah.
And then I wake up and I can't walk.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can barely sit up.
Uh-huh.
And I know I slept probably the best I've slept in a month or something.
And I sleep like big, vivid, weird dreams. But then when I wake up, I'm like, oh, I got to go to the bathroom. And I can't just lay there and I can't just go back to sleep. I've got to get up, walk around, put some more cream on me to kind of loosen it back up.
Uh-huh.
I can go back to sleep. Like last night, I woke up we went to bed probably about 10:30. Woke up at a little 12:30. Woke up at 2:43, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then woke up again at 6:40. Like
the things that you don't know.
Right.
That's one of those older person things that a lot of people deal with, and not being able to sleep a night through
for like all my own. Yeah,
that also has an effect on you. Like, I think that is also part of it, is that you don't really get the chance to recover sleep.
No,
you're kind of always sleep a little deprived.
I can't take a nap.
Yeah, you're not a napper. I'm a napper.
She's professional.
I'm professional. High grade, very high level. Yeah.
You take a nap every day, like when you get home between like what, 3:30 and 4?
If I get home about 3, I sometimes will take a nap for an hour, 45 minutes, an hour, and that really helps. But I have a little bit of a thyroid issue, so I get sleepy.
Yeah.
That time of the day.
Yeah.
Like it's just kind of like I could sleep for an hour. And a lot of times if I don't sleep, I'm okay. But if I did it for like 3 or 4 days in a row where I didn't ever take a nap in those 3 or 4 days, by the end of that, I probably will wind up getting sick.
Yeah.
I'll catch something. Because it really makes a difference in my sleep. Now I'm like you, I'm up every couple hours. I wake up, and I don't always get up, but I'm awake. I wake up.
You wake up.
Yeah, generally. If I slept a whole night through, it's kind of like I said, I'll wake up and I'll be in a lot of discomfort.
Yeah.
And be like, oh my gosh, I can't get up, and my legs will be sore, and on my, like I said, your hip, my hips, my back. Mine is my lower back and my knees.
Yeah.
They seem like they really take.
My nails start aching.
Yeah. And so I have to sleep with like something nestled between my knees, because if they're touching, then it messes the hip up.
Yeah.
And if it's like, it's so specific.
Oh yeah. On mine, if I lay, how when you lay down and your legs kind of go like this and they kind of relax and they kind of go relaxed. Yeah. Well, this leg is fine, but if this leg does that and I wake up and my leg is rolled out,
you're really gonna be.
I can't move my hip. My hip flexor's frozen. I can't even pick my leg up to move. It hurts so bad. It takes me 5 minutes to loosen it up enough to where I can get out of the bed.
Yeah.
So I have to like tuck the sheet and the comforter and everything under my hip.
Almost create like a channel for it to be into, like a mold.
Like, stay here.
Don't move.
Don't move.
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's frustrating.
It's
And
very
it
frustrating.
just takes a lot more work than you ever think.
Mhm.
You're like, I never knew I was going to be spending so much of my time
Trying to figure out how to sleep.
how to sleep, how to stay asleep, how to get back to sleep.
Yeah.
That it
Oh,
was
and then
gonna be
there's
this
been nights,
huge.
yeah, where I'm like, okay, laying down, try to go back to sleep, and lay there for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And just lay there and go, okay, now I'm having an hot flash. Okay.
Exactly.
Get back up, go stand in front of the fan, go lay back down.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, I'm trying not to wake Greg up. And then sometimes he gets up and comes in here. And so then I can if I raise the feet up a little bit more, I can usually go back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's funny.
it's an all night battle.
It is. It's not like that.
All night.
You just never know. You just never knew
Yeah.
that it was going to be like that
No.
hard.
And I'm so glad. I mean, but I think I did it when I was working too. You just deal.
You just, well, what it is
going.
you just try to keep pushing forward. I think
Yeah.
the biggest thing is like right now, I just kind of push myself.
Mhm.
I'm pushing myself,
Yeah.
and then I end up sick.
Yeah.
And it's just usually how it goes. Like if I
had
I
a-
push myself, and then I'm
Let me knock on all the wood. I haven't been sick since I've been out of school.
since you're retired.
Mm-mm.
Isn't that great?
Mhm.
That's great.
I have not been sick. I haven't had to take medicine.
Yeah.
Not yet. So hopefully
Mm-hmm.
I won't have
It's.
to.
I mean, I say that's where retirement kind of comes in to help
Yeah.
save the day
Yeah.
in a way. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
I think it is like a life extension, and it's definitely a quality of life extension.
Yeah.
Like you feel like your quality of life gets a little better, even though like materially, it's not necessarily like, oh, we're spending money, we're doing this, whatever.
Yeah.
It's more quiet luxury.
Right.
The luxury of that
Yep.
cup of coffee in the morning, or that
Yes,
luxury of putting your feet
yes.
up, and being able to stand when you need to and sit when you need to.
Yeah.
Those are the kind
Go
of
bathroom when you need to.
yeah, and the luxury of that.
Yeah. Because when you're a teacher, you don't get to do that.
Yeah. All right. I think like in conclusion,
Yeah.
I think I'd like to say, who knew pain was going to be such a big part of your life, even though your name is Pain?
Yeah. Who knew?
Who knew? So that's one of those things that like I feel like, you know, we need to make sure and tell people pain is going to be a big part of your life,
Yeah.
and that
That's
it's
where
just
it's kind of going to suck.
and
The
it,
whole
it
aging
does,
part.
the aging part really does kind of suck, and it's not for the weak.
No, it's
You
not.
got to be tough. You kind of just got to toughen up there, and also
Work through it.
and
Keep
figure
going.
out how to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
And that's really it. It's how do I take care of myself?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
So it's not all doom and gloom.
No, there are some good things, but you
Yeah.
do have to kind of have this idea that my
You're
health,
going to have to get tough.
my health is a priority now.
Yeah.
My
that's the main
physical
thing.
health is a priority. My rest is a priority. My ability to put my feet up when I
Yeah.
need to.
And
is a
that
priority.
wasn't before. So
No, it's that it was
that's a new thing.
you're
Yeah.
pushing through.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna push through.
You have to.
Yeah.
When you teach, you have to push through.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. So if you have any stories like that, any
Yes, tell us.
chronic pain stories, we would love to hear them because we just need,
Misery loves company.
we just want to hear your story. We want to hear your story, and we might share them if you are okay with that. That would be good too.
Yeah, let us know. And send us a message. We'd love to hear your pain stories, what you go through, what helps. You got any
Yeah,
tips
you
or
got any-
tricks?
right?
We're totally going to hear all of those. Yeah, and how you work how you work with it and how you deal with the frustration, because I
Yeah.
feel like, you know, there's a lot of
Be-
frustration involved.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So thank you for listening to us and missing us when we're not here. And
Thank you.
we
for
appreciate you.
Thank you for your support and your kind words. And when we have to make a little change in things, and you guys are always so great about coming right back.
Mhm.
And thank you so much for that.
We appreciate you.
We appreciate you.
All right. We'll see you soon.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.